what's your relationship? We got Blake Corum coming here in an hour, number 3. You know I'm a Michigan guy, so I know what he can do. What's your relationship with him like, Kyren?
It's tight, man. I see how he is as a person. And he's kind of, we built the same way. Just, he knows that the work that you got to put in the work to get to where you want to be. And that's kind of, the mentality that he's been bringing in each and every single day, coming into the facility. He's always continued to work. And that's something that we can always feed off each other because, that's something that, I know for a fact that the work works. And that's something I believe in strongly. And so I'm excited, where we're going. And what we've been so far. So, it's definitely been cool being able to work with him and playing alongside with him.
And then in terms of McVay, you got a good story where his coaching or his memory, his famous memory, or his ability to put you in a position that you thought, oh gosh, I didn't think of that, where anything pops up in your mental sort of Rolodex here of a good story involving your coach so far, Kyren?
I don't got a good story, but like just the memory thing, like it always gets me when he can just be able to spit off just exactly where the ball was placed, where we were at, like what the play was, what year it was, like going back all the way from 2018 or 2017, whenever he first got here, he can just remember everything, even before he got here. He can pull everything out of his head, out of his mind, which is crazy. But just in a way that he helped me be able to be successful this year. We talked about just how to receive the ball with some depth when going to the line of scrimmage and whatnot. Just being able to allow him to be able to coach me on the field is something that, kind of put me in a position this year to be able to realize, oh, this does help me, or this does allow me to, be more successful when running the ball. So that's one thing that, he kind of, allow me to be in a better position to be successful.
So he can bring up as a coaching point something that you did previously in a similar play, a similar situation. Is that what you're saying? And be able to pinpoint the exact down distance, date, time, game sort of thing with you?
Well, I'm not saying specifically with me. He probably could. I mean, he probably can with me, but he hasn't said that to me. Like, he hasn't been like, he'll say, like, oh, you remember that the Giants run? Like, yeah, I'm like the Giants run. That was one that a lot of people remember. But I'm just saying, like, when pass plays, like when we're in the offensive meeting, and he's installing a play and he's trying to trying to think of a coaching clip that might help somebody be better or learn off this clip. He'll just think back. He'll say, okay, go to the Seahawks game. We're on the right hash. I think it was play whatever. And show us how that route was ran. And he'll show them the receiver. He'll show the receivers how that route was ran. He'll even be in the back of the room, and it'll be Coach LaFleur presenting, and Coach McVay will be like, actually, just go to the Houston's clip. When Robert Woods ran this and he did that, and just show the X receiver how that's done, and Coach LaFleur will go directly to that, and it will be that play that we were just installing. It will be that play that was ran 3 years ago, off the coaching clip.
Man, and that lands in the room, right? I imagine.
Yeah, everybody notices that, everybody sees that, and like I remember, like my rookie year, I would look over to my left and be like, did he just do that? Like, how did he just pull that out? How did he just do that? And like, they'll be like, I remember this last, actually, see, here comes the story. I'm thinking about it, but another thing was, we was running a screen this year during training camp, and it was there was an exact clip that happened 2 years ago with Darrell Henderson, or 3 years ago, that when he was playing the Seahawks, and it was the exact same screen that we had just ran, and he came up to me, it was like, just after practice, have Coach G show you the clip of Darrell during the Seahawks. Show you the clip, and I'm like, yeah, the clip of Darrell during the Seahawks, right? And he was like, oh yeah. And so like he teaches off of clips, and he came up to me right away, and I had seen that clip before, so I knew exactly which play he was talking about. I knew exactly what it was. So it's kind of like I answered this sentence for him one time. It was like, yeah, just make sure you watch that clip. He had a clip of Darrell against the Seahawks when he ran the screen to the left. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love that story, man, because again, it makes you be on your P's and Q's a little bit more, and that's how the Rams get to be better, if not championship quality. I love that. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.